Do I care about how you spend your own money? Yes. Do I have the right to care about how you spend your personal hard-earned clams? Yes. I'm not your accountant. I'm not your boss. I'm not your Fortnite duos partner. But I am your friend. Your best friend, even. Nay, I think we're closer than that. I'm your family. Scratch that. I'm you. And as you, I know what's best for yourself. And it's not spending $12,500 being the personal assistant to Gene fucking Simmons. I have made fun of him before because he is one of the most famous douchebags around. He looks like if Billy Mitchell found Fent. And now he's offering this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to pay him $12,500 to be his personal assistant and roadie for a day. What an extraordinary honor. You get to follow around this washed-up octogenarian, changing his diapers while having him scream, spitting in your face, demanding that you bring him another cup of Voss water. Whoopee. What a privilege. I'm getting my wallet out right now, Gene. He's doing this to kick off his exhilarating spring U.S. tour with his solo band and offering a unforgettable fan experience for $12,495, available to one big spender per concert date. I can't believe there's even an opening to be his personal assistant. I imagine people climb all over themselves to work with Gene Simmons. His previous assistants probably all got institutionalized from having to work with someone so notoriously miserable to be around. But honestly, with value like this, he's giving it away at that price. You get to carry his amps and brew his coffees just the way he likes them, no doubt. Anything shy of that, and he'll probably come to your house and kick your dog. It's called the ultimate Gene Simmons experience. And who doesn't want that? That's up there with like a cock and ball torture experience, and everybody loves that. This is something big. You get to be a roadie for a day, meaning you'll get to load gear into the venue, set up the stage, help oversee sound check, and even get introduced by Simmons during the show, so thousands of people will know you've emptied your bank account. Actually a dream come true for lobotomites. You get to be called out and humiliated in front of the entire venue. He is literally going to call you out saying, "And this is all made possible thanks to this dweeb who just paid me $12,000, carried up my amps, brewed my coffee, and is now just sitting over there working not only for free, but paying to work. Give it up for this absolute dork. Yeah. Wah." Like, how cool is that? Huh? I mean, are you sold yet? Because I know I am. Credit where credit's due. This waste of money super scam is not the standard crypto meme coin rug pull. So, I'll tip my fedora to you on that one, Gene. Your quirkiness has come up with a really creative way of hosing suckers for some cash here for sure. Now, if you want to spend cash on something worthwhile, you can get the Hysteria line of clothing from moistglobal.com. It just came out. Check it out. This was not supposed to be like an advertisement slot here, but it just felt so natural since I just gave him like the whole full-blown fucking salute there. But anyway, back to the package here, because that's what we all want to know. I have $12,500 lying around, burning a hole in my pocket. I was thinking about flushing it down my shitter. Is there any better use of it? Well, yes. Not only do you get to brew his coffees, carry his equipment, and work for him by paying him, brother, you get to be a rock star. At least that's what Simmons says in an Instagram post. Nothing says getting up there and being a rock star quite like brewing this dude's coffee and being his little fucking errand boy for a whole day. Now, of course, there are other perks. You're not just going there and working. No, it's fun. Who doesn't love huffing farts out of Gene Simmons' butthole while paying $12,495 to do so? You get some super cool goodies to take home at the end of the day, such as a bass guitar that Simmons, at one point or another, used during a Kiss rehearsal. What the fuck? Going to his official website to dive deeper into this blessing, I found this wonderful picture that he uses to advertise it for the ultimate Gene Simmons experience, and it goes so hard. That looks ballistic there. The Photoshop is immaculate. The rough edges there, I think there's a good chance Gene Simmons might have done this himself. Maybe he strangled the life out of his graphics guy because he didn't like the way he looked at him, so then he was forced to do it all by himself. Who knows, but he crushed it. Now, looking at the perks here, you'll notice it's a laundry list of really cool things. You're basically getting the one piece of Gene Simmons memorabilia. So you're going to meet up with the man, the myth, the legend himself, as well as members of the band. You're going to go over the show schedule for the day, the whole itinerary. Then you get to be part of the team for the whole day. You get a crew member shirt and hat. You get a crew member VIP laminate. You get to have a meal with Gene Simmons. Do you recognize how big that is? You remember that old hypothetical that used to float around? Would you rather have $500K or a dinner with Jay-Z? And you'd have the most insufferable cucks of all time saying that they'd rather have the dinner with Jay-Z because they'd learn more from him from that dinner than what they'd gain from taking $500K. Like, they thought they'd be millionaires because they'd have dinner with Jay-Z. Like, somehow it'd give them like a TED Talk and a tutorial on how to make all this money. Well, you get to live that fantasy with Gene Simmons. Then, of course, we get into what we already discussed with basically just working for them. Then he gets to bring you on stage and introduce you so everyone can throw tomatoes at you for being such a fucking idiot. Then you also get a set list signed by Gene Simmons himself. You get to take photos throughout the whole experience. You can even bring a guest. You can bring one of your friends. Though, I imagine you probably don't have many of those if you're spending $12,000 on a Gene Simmons day. And you even get to bring 4 items for Gene to sign. Your fucking fleshlights, whatever else. He'll sign them. And of course, you get that super duper special base that I just mentioned a moment ago. Now, he does have a more financially viable option for all the brokies out there that can't afford $12,500 to give over to Gene Simmons for absolutely fucking nothing. He has a $6,500 option. What a saint. Check this one out. $6,500, you get to meet Gene Simmons. That is a steal. I cannot believe he's going to meet you for less than $10,000. Unbelievable generosity here from Gene. And, of course, you get to take home a Gene Simmons base. He will even sign and personalize the base case, 4 items of your choice. You get to take photos and videos. And guess what? When you meet him, you're going to find out that Gene Simmons... Gene Simmons... purely accidental, but a pretty cool nickname. Gene, if you want to use it, I'll let you have that nickname for only $12,000. You get to meet Gene Simmons. You get to meet him, yes, but you will also find that he is very down-to-earth, funny, and knowledgeable on almost any subject. He is knowledgeable on almost anything. Quiz him. Geography, he'll nail it. He can point to anything on the map. No matter what it is. Atlantis, he'll point to it on a fucking map. He knows exactly where it is. Ask him about chemical bonds. Ask him to do some electron orbitals. Like, he'll know. No doubt in my mind. And you'll find that out too for only $6,500. And you get to bring 3 friends. And you'll all get to learn. Now, I know I started this video by saying that this isn't worth your money, but after going through it, is this the best use of $12,500? It might be. It just might be. You get so much out of it. You can't put a price tag on fun. And you can't put a price tag on a Gene Simmons experience. Well, I mean, I guess you can, but like, the value you'll get out of it will no doubt somehow make up for the $12,000 that you're in the hole. So, maybe not worth it. Probably not worth it. You do what the fuck you want. If you spend $12,500 to be the personal assistant to Gene Simmons, I think you deserve to be bullied. Like, forever. That's really about it. See ya.